Look, every so-called top VC fund you see out there that consistently beats the market, it's not luck. It's not some secret handshake or magic spreadsheet. It's brutal, obsessive discipline wrapped in cold, ruthless reality checks. And most funds? They stumble. They ghost their LPs. They chase buzzwords and trends, hoping something sticks. They never dig deep enough to build the real edge. That's why you're frustrated. You've seen great startups pass you by. You felt the sting of being outpaced by fresh competitors or outwitted by a founder who knows how to game the system better. You sit there wondering why you put in all the hours, all the risk, and still you're second-guessing if you'll ever break through that glass ceiling of consistent outperformance. Here's the harsh truth nobody tells you. Outperforming VC funds don't just pick winners. They make winners, and that comes from something no spreadsheet can measure: strategic alignment at every level. You want to crush it? Stop wasting time with surface deals and fancy pitch decks. Get personal. Find founders who aren't just selling a product, but are obsessed with changing the game itself. Work with people so hungry, so relentless, they're not looking for a paycheck. They're building legacy. Then, don't just invest money, invest yourself. Show up, sweat the small stuff, but more importantly, step back and ask brutally honest questions. What does the market really want? What's broken that no one else sees? What ugly truths are your competitors avoiding? And here's where most funds choke. They avoid messiness. They want neat and tidy portfolios with predictable growth curves. Forget that. The funds that crush it lean into chaos. They back companies in markets that scare everyone else off, or in tech no one fully understands yet. They're scanning every corner of the globe, not just Silicon Valley, because once you get outside the hottest spots, you find raw, underappreciated potential. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. This means building global networks of founders, operators, even skeptics who challenge your thinking relentlessly. You can't do this from your couch or behind a boring quarterly update. You've got to get your hands dirty in every phase, from product problems to closing sales to pivot talks at 2 a.m. Another brutal fact: the best funds are relentless about feedback loops. They are obsessed with learning faster than the rest. Every failure, logged; every success, dissected. They don't value legacy or brand. They value results and adaptation, day in, day out. This requires a mindset where ego dies fast and curiosity rules. You must build a culture inside your fund where ideas get crushed if they don't hold up, no matter who suggests them. If you want to outperform, build a machine where the strongest ideas survive and get amplified. Straight-up meritocracy applied to investing. Also remember, capital alone won't cut it anymore. You gotta move beyond just writing checks. You must bring unmatched operational support, hunt down the partnerships others miss, and build ecosystems around your founders that expand their impact. The funds that keep winning think decades ahead, not quarters. They don't just follow the money. They inspire movements of customers, employees, and other investors to rally behind what they back. You want consistency? Start thinking bigger than the next exit. Build scalable value that keeps multiplying. No shortcuts exist. If you're here to expose the truth, to be that fund that makes noise, that moves markets, this is your call. Stop copying what's trendy. Stop chasing what's easy. Hunt down the misunderstood sectors. Invest in founders who hunger harder than anyone else. Build a network where your smartest critics push you beyond your limits. Learn faster than everyone else. Pour every ounce of effort into operations, support, and community around your founders. That's how you turn the great risk of venture into consistent, unstoppable returns. No fluff, no silver bullets. Just ruthless focus on what actually works, grounded in reality, driven by raw obsession. This is how some VC funds keep beating the rest, and why most never will. It's your move now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit the featured link to discover more.